infinite respect for you. If you want a shot at the WCW World title, I'll be honored to see you in Starrcade.
What's in store for the new millennium? WCW Starrcade. Sunday, December 19th, live and only on pay-per-view. Call your cable or satellite company to order now.
We are positioned just outside of the Outsiders locker room here at Thunder. Of course, you saw the reaction earlier on from Kevin Nash. I have just received word of a brutal assault on Scott Hall. As a matter of fact, there goes the paramedics. Mike Tenay, Scott Hudson, I'm going to be camped out right here. The minute I hear something, I'll get that information back to you. Gentlemen.
Mean Gene Okerlund staying on top of that breaking story, and there you see it. The House of Pain, the fully enclosed steel cage that will house the World Tag Team title matchup. But what about the Outsiders with Scott Hall being assaulted backstage as we see the Gatekeeper, Rowdy Roddy Piper, head out to the ring, and
that reality is coming, baby.
He's still got that steel pipe in his hand.
But who attacked Scott Hall? Why? What is the extent of his injury? Will he be able to go inside the House of Pain? World Tag Team Championships on the line right now on Thunder. A rematch from last Monday in New Orleans on Nitro. What an unbelievable, out-of-control contest that was. We'll get our answer right now. There's the music.
And again, remember the stipulations of this match as we see Kevin Nash flying solo.
Look at Nash's face. Look at the intensity. Needless to say, not the Outsider.
We will cover the stipulations of this House of Pain match momentarily, but this past Monday on Nitro, new World Tag Team Champions were crowned. It was the Outsiders, Nash and Hall, scoring the victory over Bret Hart and Goldberg, and now it's time for what we all thought was the return match.
The stipulations are quite simple. You got to chain, handcuff, and shackle both members of the opposing team to the House of Pain. When that occurs, the match is over, but the carnage begins.
That's when the House of Pain begins, because once you handcuff your opponents to the side of the cage, then you can dish out the pain and punishment.
I just got a question. What is Scott Hall? What is him? I mean, what is it?
Aren't you paying attention? We just heard from Gene Okerlund. Gene staying on top of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe he's relaxing or in the dressing room or something like that.
I doubt that very much. Scott Hall. Hang on a second.
Here comes the man, Goldberg, to join his tag team partner, Bret the Hitman Hart. This was scheduled to be a tag match for the World Tag Team belts. Remember? Wait a minute.
Look at what's happening.
Now attacking. That's Rowdy Roddy Piper. That's the Gatekeeper.
The reality is going down.
There's Jeff Jarrett.
There's no more reality.
And meanwhile, look at this in the cage. It's Kevin Nash and Bret Hart.
Goldberg doesn't know.
Goldberg is oblivious to what's going on out here. Goldberg has no idea.
He doesn't even know.
He's on his way to the ring. He doesn't know that the Gatekeeper, Roddy Piper, being pummeled by the powers that be Goon Squad, and Bret Hart and Kevin Nash locked inside the House of Pain.
And now Jeff Jarrett with that steel pipe. Viciously
This is real pain.
Here comes the man.
Boom!
Now they're gonna feel pain. Boom, boom, and boom.
You're exactly right, Hoovy.
And look at Piper fight back as well.
The reality.
Creative control. And Jeff Jarrett hightailing it all the way to the back. In the cage, Nash and Bret Hart continue their battle.
And now let's go back to the ring.
Goldberg headed back towards the steel cage. Wait a minute. Goldberg trying to get into that cage. He just ripped that cage door right off the steel.
It's still locked. The chain and locker's still attached. He ripped it off its hinges.
Kevin Nash now using the title belt to hit Goldberg. And look at Piper. Piper with that steel pipe in his hand.
There's Jeff Jarrett.
And now, look at this. Look at this.
Oh! Down goes goes Piper. What a guitar shot by Jeff Jarrett.
And now we have a second one.
Got another guitar. Goldberg turns around.
Boom. You need another one, Jeff.
Goldberg
You
to
need
one knee.
another one.
He loves this kind of pain.
Boom. Look at the reaction of the people.
Almost as if that guitar shot was a wake-up call for Goldberg. Look out! Kevin Nash using that steel pipe, and he just caught Goldberg from behind and laid him out.
This is great. You don't know what's going to happen.
Bret Hart being set upon by Kevin Nash.
Goldberg is absolutely unconscious after that steel pipe attack. Bret Hart is being handcuffed to the cage by Jarrett Nash.
What are they going to try to
Look at
do?
this. They're going to shackle him around the ankles as well.
Bret Hart, the first member of his team to be shackled. Now they're going for Goldberg. Goldberg just clogged with the guitar.
Oh, Goldberg is out on his feet. It wasn't the
pipe.
guitar as much as it was that lead pipe, that steel pipe.
I can see what they're going to do with them, man.
Oh, and look at Kevin Nash continue the assault on the defenseless, on the helpless Bret Hart and Goldberg.
Oh, and Roddy Piper, too.
Now what? Of course. It
Now we
makes
have
sense
a
that
third
they
one.
want sure. All three men. Now they're handcuffing Piper to the side of the steel cage as well. Uh-oh. This is when it becomes the House of Pain.
Well, that's going to be the match. I guess Kevin Nash wins the match. Everybody strapped in.
There it is. Kevin Nash and Jeff Jarrett victorious in this House of Pain match on Thunder.
But where's my boy? Where's the cat hole?
The two men that will meet head up in Starrcade. Oh, Jeff Jarrett. Goldberg and Bret Hart for the World Heavyweight Championship. What kind of shape are they going to be in Sunday at Starrcade? The big gold is on the line Sunday. They're strapped to the cage on Sunday.
Jarrett continues to maul Piper. Now putting that steel pipe into the midsection of Bret Hart. And for good measure, oh, look at repeated attacks on Goldberg. Oh, this is sickening.
Come on, give me
There's no
some
way
more.
that they can fight back. They're
Piper,
handcuffed
too.
to the cage.
That's brutal.
Even
real
without Scott
pain.
Hall, Kevin Nash and Jeff Jarrett have left their mark on the House of Pain here on Thunder.
Oh, my God.
Goldberg's coming too. Just now realizing what happened.
I never seen
Look at
Goldberg
that. He broke the cuff. He just ripped his sleeve right out of the handcuff. One down. And the second one. Superhuman strength. Look at Jarrett. The look on Jarrett's face says it all.
You